He's gone forward. He's in plenty of space here. Mohamed Salah! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, an impressive talent that I'll be watching will be Mikel.
Has a go! Konsa tries to clear. Mikel UltraBulls. Now it's David. Foyt gets over and intercepts. Reinildo. And they can counter here. Gomez. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Marseille clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mikel UltraBulls. Shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Mohamed Salah! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chouameni. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And the shot's on here. Trossard! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Can he finish? And that has been clubbed away. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Well, that's well spotted. Some good work on the right flank here. Chouameni. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Mikel UltraBulls. Camavinga. Mukiele. No luck with that dink over the top.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. Trossard. Trossard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gavi. Mukiele is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mane. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Trossard. That looks a good ball through. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mane. And the pass is intercepted. Lang. Gomez. Shifted it to the flank. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Trossard. Gavi. He's had a shot! Goal! Marseille! Marseille have the lead! A momentary lapse exploited with glee. So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That has been cut short. UltraBulls.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That's a shade optimistic. That's really well cleared. Aim forwards. Pass is just off target. Lang. Gavi. UltraBulls. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's through here. He's got away. Gavi. Taken back almost at once. And here's Trossard. And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Sporting really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Nice interception, well timed. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He won't be happy with that one. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. UltraBulls. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good-looking ball. Gavi. Gomez. Gavi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Mane. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, that's a key interception. Sporting still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Lang. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And here's Mane. Gomez. Here's Chouameni. Lang. He's had a hit! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Substituição para o Sporting.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Lookman. Now it's Trossard. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Sporting do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Memphis Depay was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gavi has created one goal already. And here's Depay, gives it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
And he's chosen to go back. There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Memphis Depay. Mukoko. He's in a great position. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 15.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 35. Vão dar o seu
Sporting will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Memphis Depay. And that is expertly dealt with.
Marseille clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Camavinga. Mukoko. Defending was strong and firm. He's looking to set free a runner. Not the most accurate pass. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really...
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Marseille are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Zaharian. Belts one. Gave it a go, but off target.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Lookman finds himself offside.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he's intervened well there. Memphis Depay. Lookman.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
In with the challenge. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels...